Good morning, you're through to Consumer Director Lee speaking. Have you spoken to us before about this matter?
No, I haven't.
Okay, if you'd just like to briefly outline your inquiry, I'll make a few notes to go along.
Okay, I'm just wondering about description of food and drink, and
Okay,
specifically with regards to coffee,
right.
when it gets sold in coffee shops and places like that. Whether or not, if somewhere says that they're selling you a cappuccino,
Right.
and actually what you get delivered is something that's actually a latte. What are your rights? Are you able to basically return it and ask for the coffee to be made properly? And how would you make
So is
something
it
like that?
in an actual restaurant?
Yeah, so a restaurant or a Starbucks or Costa Coffee or one of
Right,
those kind of.
okay. Just one moment. You just want to know really, this is a general query, is that right?
Yeah.
O- Okay. Well, when it comes to catering environments and you're ordering, for example, in this case it was a cappuccino,
Yeah.
and they give you a latte, for example, you are governed by a piece of legislation called the Supply of Goods and Services Act. Okay, and that says that the goods should be as described. So if
Yeah.
you said to them that you want a cappuccino and then they give you something completely different, you could argue a breach of contract and request either what it was that you originally wanted or your money back on that. So it is something that they shouldn't really be doing, and obviously you can ask for redress on that.
And
Does that?
sorry, is the issue with something like that there would need to sort of almost be a standard definition of what the thing is? Because if they, on the one hand, if they say by their standards that is a cappuccino rather than a latte, and unless there is a standard definition, it's a difficult case to argue. Or how does that work?
Well, it depends really. I thought it was quite a distinctive difference, but I'm sure it varies from trader to trader as to, it might have a description up on their boards, for example. I don't know, like Starbucks, it might
Yeah.
say what a cappuccino entails or what a latte entails, but I'm sure you can request from them what each of those two do entail. But I think it is open to definition, definitely. I understand what you're saying on that as to what a latte is going to consist of in one place and what it's going to consist of in another.
Yeah.
So I think that individual point is going to be down to each particular trader. But if they just give you the completely wrong drink from what you've ordered, then obviously you can ask for the one that you wanted or your money back on that. But I think it's definitely open to interpretation on the definition of what they decide is a cappuccino and what they decide is a latte.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, it does, and I think that's really where my question comes from, is actually trying to find out what the standard definition is, and I think we've found one. But thank you ever so much. That's been really helpful.
Okay. Did you want to take your reference number, and just in case you wanted to come back to us on this at all?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great.
Okay. Your reference number is S for Sierra, E for Echo,
Yep.
253
Yep.
9002. Okay.
Yep.
And our direct telephone number is 08454
Yep.
04
Yep.
0506. And my name is Elise. So if you do have any other issues, definitely do give us a call back on this. Okay?
Right. Thanks ever so much
All
for
right.
your help. Cheers.
You're
Bye now.
welcome. All right then. Bye.